Hey everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Monday night and this is Twisted Stitches. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We are honored to have a special guest all the way from Germany joining us. We have Claudia Wersing, designer extraordinaire, and I am so happy to welcome Claudia to our show. Hello, Claudia. Is she not hearing us?
Ask if she can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I hear you double.
Oh, you hear me double. She's hearing
Yes.
double.
Oh, because of her headphones, I think.
Oh,
and
it's
her
because
computer.
your headphones are on. We're sorry for this little technical difficulty. We'll be with you in one moment. Should we have her take her headphones off?
I would.
I don't think you'll need the headphones, Claudia.
Okay, hold on a second.
I don't think
Okay, let's test it without headphones. Do you hear me now? You hear me, but I don't hear you. Okay, let's
try it again.
Is that better?
Oh, that is perfect now. Perfect.
Yeah, we just can't hear her.
Okay. Well, we're having a problem hearing you, so I'm going to stay as close as I can to Paul so that I can hear what you're saying.
Can you hear us fine?
I hear you very fine. Yes, very well.
Yeah, the only problem is her microphone.
Okay.
She can hear you perfectly well.
Okay, so we're going to have to get through that. I want to know can the audience hear her? Audience, let us know if you can hear our guest.
They can hear me.
They said yes, we can hear you all.
And
okay.
Am I loud enough?
Is she speaking?
I have no idea.
Okay, so I'm going to get started, Claudia. As long as you can hear me, I'm going to take we're going to take a tour of the studio and some of the wonderful garments that we have here tonight that you've designed for Juniper Moon Farm. And before we start that though, would you share with our audience how long you've been designing?
Yes, of course. I'm designing since 30 years roundabout. And I started with apprenticeship at a tailor studio and then went to university for studying design and production of garments. And I worked a few years in fashion industry and make collections from designers ready for production in big amounts of garments.
Yeah. Ask everybody to hold on one moment while I go get my head.
So I get experience with the handcrafting as well as the technical sides of making garments. And yes, that was very interesting. And then started to make my own designs, and it was growing and growing, and Here I am.
All right, we're going to try something. Paulette went to get her headphones. She's going to connect on her phone with the headphones on, and hopefully that will enable her to hear you, because that's the only kink.
Why don't you recognize our folks who are in the audience tonight?
Okay, the chat can hear me, but Paulette not.
Wow, we got a lot of folks here today. We have
Yes.
Greta Jane and Rita Johnson Cotterman. Somebody's coming across as Facebook user, which means that they're not in Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl watching this. Anna Maria Milani and Greta Jane, Leslie Welsh Flaherty, Patricia Espejo, Gina Iqbal, Darren Showers, Anna Clefaian Munford, Lois Bernardo Goldner, Beverly Reiser, Gina Bates is in the house, and Darlene Sachs. Donna Hajlo. All right, we got a lot of folks here.
My goodness.
Judy Rondo Snitkin.
Hi, Jody. And hello, chat.
Marilyn Bresler.
Hello,
Right,
Mirasol
because we're
Young.
having some, Ann McClure, I see, Kathy Stoddard, Lori Schiller, Kathy Stoddard.
To everyone.
Can you hear? Oh, you may be on some time delay also.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Yes. Yeah, I feel like I'm singing the national anthem at the at a baseball game because I'm hearing things twice.
Just hold on a second. When you answer, she's not saying anything because it's on time delay. So that's just for you to hear what she said. Just keep going.
Okay, so we're going to start off
issues.
tonight with a couple of items from the Beatrix line. Now, you all know how much I love Beatrix. This is a 54% extra fine merino wool, 30% Angora, and 16% nylon. And I remember last year when this yarn came out, Claudia, you did a couple of videos talking about this.
Yes, because it's an interesting yarn. It has a net where the loose fibers were filled in, and that's because it's so extremely fluffy and extremely soft. And it's called it's this special structure. Yes,
it sure is. It sure is. So
you have to knit it loosely, very loosely, so you don't.
So let's take a look at the first garment, the first item that you have here.
Yes, that's Eliza, a very cozy, comfortable wrap, big enough to wrap it around your shoulders, and it's knitting fun because of the slip stitches. And you have to use 3 in gray and 3 skins in pink for this size. Yeah. And you start with 8 stitches at the bottom and making increases.
And when you're...
She's talking.
Oh. Yes, I'm talking, but it's okay, Paulette. I'm sorry because of these technical issues, but yes, Anne is writing too. Knit Beatrix loosely so you don't compress it too much. That's important.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to find our other sweater that we have from Beatrix. Where did it go? Our Beatrix sweater. Oh, back here.
Yes, that's Pietra, and it's a clean sweater, wearable, and it's a good basic garment. You can wear the neckline in different ways, up or down as a turtleneck. And at the sleeves, there are little details knitted in herringbone stitch. And it's also from Beatrix.
I'm delayed.
Yes, that's a detail. Yes. And the rest is basic, so you can wear it over years. Oh, that's nice. Anne is putting the links in.
Correct. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm reading the chat and you have a wonderful community.
Thank you, Anne.
Thanks. They are so nice. Thanks a lot.
Next.
Thank you. Okay, let's go over to Celestina. This is quite a yarn, isn't it?
Yes. Celestina is high-end yarn. It's from virgin cashmere and extra fine merino, and it's expensive, yes, but it's worth. And this Cassia sweater is one of my favorites because it's timeless. It's easy to knit. It's a bit oversized. It has a modern silhouette with sloping shoulders. And again, it's versatile. You can wear it over blouses as well as over jeans, t-shirts. And it's, yes, it's from Celestina.
Okay, next.
Yes, and then there's a cute little sweater. I'm sorry, a cowl and hat as well.
Yes, it's Trisha, and because Celestina is an expensive high-end yarn, the goal was to make a design from one skin. So you use one skin for the head and one for the loop, so you can try out Celestina. And if you like it, perhaps buy more. It's a herringbone, but you can knit it in stockinette also. Yes, that's a herringbone and one skin for the loop and the head too.
Let me know when that you're caught up.
Yes, I'm caught up.
Okay, next.
You notice I'm holding my little Ben here. He sometimes gets a little kneading.
Next garment.
Okay, so we are going over now to Moonshine, and I fell in love with this Evgenia hood when I saw it.
Thanks, I appreciate it very much. This is a loop, and you can wear the upper part as a hood or down as a loop, and you have little structure pattern, not difficult to knit, and 3 hangs in this loop. Yes, and Moonshine is a wonderful blend too from alpaca and silk. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that's the way you can wear it under jackets or coats or over sweaters.
Great, I love it.
Thanks. And yes, that makes it so versatile. I always try not to use too much yarn, but you can knit it longer as you want.
All right, I just want to point out the stitches in this because I love the combination of stitches that you used in here.
Yes, that's a simple pearl knit pattern. And the upper part is also a structure pattern, but with a bit bigger structure. So you have different looks, and when the light fell on the pattern, you have the shadows in a different way, and not difficult to knit. It's good for beginners as well as for advanced. Yes, and 3 hangs.
Did you hear me?
Thank you. Thank you. No, I can't hear you. Do you have any questions and comments from the crowd?
Patricia Spejo said it's sold out on the website.
Oh.
Oh, Jeffrey is also here. Hi.
Okay,
nice
I'll take care of that right as soon as we're over. Sometimes when a product goes in, it goes in as a draft. Hi, Jeff. So, okay, are we all caught up here?
Hold on.
We want to make sure that we're caught up with both the time delay and the comments. So let's.
And a little technical issue.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so here. So this was another, Eli was another one of my favorites.
Yes, it's my favorite too because it's easy to knit. It has a wonderful yarn with the moonshine, and it's totally timeless. It's basic, and I love pieces you can wear over years. And it's because it's knitted top down, it's so easily to adapt to your style, to your body, and you could knit it longer as long as you like, or make long sleeves with it, and it's easy to adapt. And it's good for beginners. Yes. Oh, that looks good.
I lost my sleeve. Hold on a minute. I lost my armhole. There we go. Yeah. Really cute. This is very nice. Very easy to wear. It's so comfortable.
Yes. And I love wearable designs. You know, I'm not that kind of designer who throws X pattern into a design. I love the simple and wearable style. And thanks, Rita. Very kind.
They're very pretty. So you're able to see the comments, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good. So we, another item that we have from, with moonshine. Is the Isadora right here.
Yes, Isadora. It's just a loop with a structure pattern forming diamonds. Not so difficult to knit, and you need 2 hangs, and it's long enough to wear it double or twice, wrap it twice around your neck. Yes, that's a pattern. Diamond, just pearl and knit, and that's it. And Moonshine is easy to knit and so incredibly soft, and the colors are wonderful. Oh yes, another color, yes. Same pattern, I guess. Is it from one? Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Fine. So you can see the version with two skins and with one skin, and both are working. Yes, Eli, very
Perfect.
true.
Let's see. Findley Dappled.
Oh yes, Findley
So
Dappled.
we
Yes.
have here. So
Mhm.
let's see. I lost my pen. Which one is this one?
That's Gabriella.
That's Gabriella.
Yeah. Yes. It's really big. It's an XXL wrap, and it has a center part knitted as a triangle and then a big border around it. It's a bit challenging, I guess, and it uses two skins. And I don't know if you know that the Findlay yarns are spun in a way that it doesn't pill, and that's a good advantage. And so it's really big. And it's another way to knit it is to use just one skin and knit only the middle part and leave the border out. So you will only use one skin. But it's nice in XXL, I guess.
And we have another Findley Dapple piece. That one, the triangle, and here the Vicky Wrap is a rectangular.
Yeah. Yes, rectangular and knitted from one skins. It's very long too, so you can shorten it up and use only one as you like. It's totally easy with ribs from stockinette and a little lace pattern in between. And the Findlay has such a wonderful soft fall because it's from merino and silk with a wonderful shimmer on it. Oh yes, that's the skin. And the colors are beautiful.
Excuse me.
No problem. Yes. That's
And
a
I just
Findlay
wanted to
Dappled.
point out that there are 798 yards. 798 yards per ball.
Yes, that's why one skin is enough, even for a wrap or shawl. And you have the Findlay Dappled, and according to it,
Then
the
oh, sorry.
solid. No problem. I'm finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've looked at some winter yarns, and now a lot of people like to work with
The cumulus.
cottons year round.
Year round. Yes.
And cumulus is one of those yarns. Yes.
Yes. Cumulus is extremely soft, and this top is
and this is the zinnia. Yeah.
Yes. It's for experienced knitters because it has several different pattern in it. It's a brioche pattern and ribs and lace, but the thing, and perhaps that's the knitting fun for experienced knitters, is the shape. So you have a triangle. You start at the bottom, center, front with 3 or 4 stitches, and then make your increases so you get a triangle and knit the shoulder parts on it. So if you like a bit challenge knitting, that's your that's your piece, and a great summer piece. Or
Greta Jane wants to know if she can get the pattern because she has a ton of the Findlay.
Yeah. So I'll be more than happy to get that over to you. Oh, okay. Well, we'll discuss which pattern it is you're looking for.
Because of the time delay, Paulette's not able to hear on her headphones in real time. So there's a time delay. So there are some questions or comments in the thread that she'll respond to afterwards.
And so what we're going to do now is move over to another cotton yarn that was really very, very popular this year. And this was Denim Dk. We had a lot of fun with this yarn. And this sweater is called the Rhonda sweater.
it's from Dungarees Paint, I guess. And this yarn is a recycled yarn, and it's so interesting how it is made, because they use old jeans and they cut them into little pieces and cut them into fibers again, and these fibers were spun again into a new yarn, and you don't have to use to dye it again, and that's very sustainable and vegan too. And it's soft with wonderful colors. And the Rhonda sweater, the feature is that the sleeve, a part of the sleeve is cut on the body, so it benefits the body very well. Yes, that's a Rhonda, and lace pattern at the sleeve for a fresh summer look. Yeah. But the yarn is a star because of the recycling.
So we have lots of great patterns, lots of great designs here that you have shared with us tonight. Is there something special that you really enjoy working with? Any design that you like mostly? So you have a lot of versatility in your patterns, from the simple stockinette with a little bit of lace into it, to the brioche and the triangle and lace thinning. Is there something special that you really like to design, or do you have like to keep a nice mix going?
I always mix it up. When I start designing, I think about an overall look. I think about the final result, what it should look like, the mood and the location, the colors, the models, and so on. And when I have a final look of the whole collection, then I start to break it down to the single designs, and a mix for beginners as well as advanced knitters, a mix from jackets and sweaters and accessories, and For my personal taste, I love jackets because you can use it in so many ways.
That's great. Well, we are enjoying all these pieces that you have shared with us tonight, and I would like to open it if there are any questions from the fans out there for Claudia. Why don't you put those in the chat box or in the comment section now?
And Claudia, are you able to see the comments?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
And there are also some new yarns that came out this year that you've done some designing for as well. Am I correct? Some new Queensland yarns?
Yes. At the moment, I'm working on Spring Summer Mirasol and had a photo shoot tour last week over 4 days, and there are also wonderful new yarn from cotton in it. And the Queensland, there is for this season, for autumn winter, there is a Falkland yarn, which is also very soft in wonderful colors with a good price. So you can look for it. Falkland worsted is the name. Is it okay when I read the chat and answer it? Lilia is asking what inspires me when I'm designing. It's
Please do.
Okay, you're back on.
Thanks. It's a what inspires me. It's that I'm always collecting impressions in an unintentional way. Yes, that's the word. Unintentional, constantly collecting impressions, not so much the concrete designs, but colors and shapes. And I love Japanese style because they have so great colors in it. And so when I get a new yarn, ideas come up nearly by themselves, I would say.
That's great. That's really great. Yeah, that's fabulous. Well, your inspiration certainly does show in all your work, and we are so appreciative of you being here. I apologize for the little bit of delay that we've had while we were working, but I am so honored to have you as a guest here on our show.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it too. Thank you very much. And you have prepared it perfectly before the show.
So we're going to sign off. Oh, go ahead.
That's right. Noro.
No, that's okay. Go ahead, Claudia. Show us that one.
Darren is writing. That's an old design from mine, from Noro, from Korean, but you can use nearly every Noro yarn for it. And thanks, Darren. And thank you, Chet. It's so nice to be here.
I noticed that when we were on the phone the other day when we were doing our Zoom call.
Yes.
And Jillian Goldrich would like Claudia to tell us about the Wilhelmina poncho.
Wilhelmina from Patagonia. Yes, that's it. Yes, from Patagonia. It's 2 rectangles with a big cable border and a bit Celtic look or Irish look. And you saw the rectangles together and you have a very comfortable poncho. That's interesting. I'm happy to hear that. So if you have questions, feel free to ask every time.
Yes, that was a very that was a very popular choice for the retreat this year. And yeah, I'm really excited to have everybody working on that one.
Perhaps one tip, the neckline is getting bigger when wearing it. So it's good to put an elastic in it. So it stays where it should. From Wilhelmina. Okay.
All righty. Perfect. Okay. Well, Claudia, I'm going to let you sign off now. I'm going to thank you so much for your time. I know this has been very early in the day for you, and we appreciate you taking time out from your much needed sleep and sharing your time with us. So thank you so much. And we will chat again soon.
Yes, we will. Thanks a lot, Paulette.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you too. Nice to be here. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, thank you everyone for your patience on that. The time delay was a little bit hard to go with, but I think we got the gist of the amazing design work that Claudia Wersing brings, not just to Juniper Moon Farm, but to so many brands and so much that she does. You can see that her heart is in what she does. She got up in the middle of the night to come and talk with us, and I am so excited for that. For those of you who were looking for the Ifgenia hood, isn't this an amazing little piece? I'm going to get this up on the web. I'm going to get the status of it updated so that it is an active product out there. I apologize for that. I spent all weekend making sure I had every item in, and what did I do? I forgot to put one with the quantities in. So thank you for letting me know that was sold out on there. We've got next week on our show. You've been asking, we took a little poll last week and you're asking for some tips and techniques. So next week on Twisted Stitches, we're going to be talking about seaming. I'm going to start with that one because I find that that is a challenge for a lot of people. It's not really a challenge. It's a fear. And there's really nothing to fear. And so we're going to take a look at seaming, and we're going to do a little technique on that piece next week on Twisted Stitches. In the meantime, keep your eyes up. We've got lots going on. Yes, Paul.
Deb Kirk wants to know, can you show the poncho she was discussing?
Oh, I can show a picture of it, but I don't have the poncho knitted right here. But let me show you. Oh boy, let me see if I can find it really fast for you. And I know I can.
It was Greta Jean's birthday this weekend.
Give me 1 second. I don't know that Wilhelmina is on our website. So
Bernadette just,
because we had it up, and for the retreat, I didn't put it up there. Give me 1 second.
Bernadette just posted a link to Ravelry, the pattern.
Oh, thank you. That's great. But it will be there tomorrow. We'll have the whole pattern up on the website. I'll show you a picture of it. Of course, it shows us the newest one. Here it is. Here's Wilhelmina. That is it. And actually, if you go to our fall friendship retreat on our website, you will find it there because we have pictures of all the different project offerings for the retreat. So you can see a picture of it there, but I will get Wilhelmina up on our website tonight so that you can take a closer look at it and get all the details.
Now, it was Greta Jane's birthday this past weekend.
It
so
was
it'd be
Jillian's birthday.
And Jillian's birthday also?
It was lots of birthdays. So happy birthday to
Why don't we
all
sing like
our,
a collective happy birthday to everybody?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
You ready?
All right. Happy birthday to y'all, cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to y'all, cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear.
Gritty groupies.
Happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha, and many more.
And guess what we haven't done yet?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I'm feeling generous.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, we have a pom-pom on the floor from my hat.
All right, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. However, there's one lucky winner.
Right here.
And the winner is
Julie Anderson-Galuski. Julie Galuski. Thank you very, very much. Julie, we appreciate it. And we're going to do another one because we had a special guest tonight. And
that sounds like a great plan.
I'm thinking, why not? Let's see. I think I might be able to find a Juniper Moon Farm goodie to share with. Oh, by the way, if Dina Justice is on, you were the first person to guess what show I was watching on, what movie Anna Maria and I were watching the other night. Ooh, I get it was a big surprise, huh? But hey, you know what? She had never seen A Bronx Tale. I don't know that I knew anybody who had ever seen A Bronx Tale. And as soon as she said she had it, bam, that TV was on as fast as you can say. Now you can't leave. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
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 You know what that means.
I know what that means. Jillian Goldrich. Yay, yay. All right. Let's see who else is going to be a winner tonight.
This is like in Monopoly. Bank error in your favor.
Annie Olson. Annie, I hope you're watching. Wow, my goodness. Thank you so much, everybody. And that's to say thank you for your patience. We love you all. We can't wait to see you again. Have a fabulous week. Thank you to our friends from Knitting Fever for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it too. Feel better, Gina. We'll talk to you all soon.